Disappearance of Ojadike's gold. In the heart of eastern Nigeria, in a quiet town called Amokwe, Enugu State, there once lived a man named Ojadike. He was not just any man, he was the wealthiest blacksmith in all of Enugu State. His hand could turn the toughest iron into finest tools, and his forge burned hotter than any other. But what truly set Ojadike apart was his secret, a bar of pure gold, passed down from his ancestors, said to bring great fortune to whosoever possessed it. Ojadike kept his gold hidden in a clay pot beneath his shrine, where he made daily sacrifice to the gods. It was his greatest treasure, and the entire village knew of its existence, even though none had ever seen it. One evening, a traveling dibia, native doctor named Okpoko, arrived in Amokwe. He was old, with eyes that seemed to see beyond the present. After spending the night in Ojadike's compound, he called the blacksmith aside and began talking with him. Ojadike, danger looms in the shadows. Okpoko warned, your gold attracts not just men, but spirits. There is one among your friends who is not what they seem. Ojadike laughed, waving off the warning. My friends are like brothers to me. No one in Amokwe would betray me, but Okpoko sighed. Before the next moon, you will see the truth, he said. One fateful morning, Ojadike went to his shrine as usual, but when he reached into the clay pot, his heart nearly stopped. The gold was gone. Panic gripped him. He searched every corner of his compound, interrogated his household, and even summoned the village elders, but no one had seen or heard anything. The entire village whispered among themselves, could a thief have entered without a trace, or was this the work of the spirit? Desperate, Ojadike remembered Okpoko's warning. That evening, he went to Dibia Okpoko, the native doctor, and begged him for help. I told you, Ojadike, that your enemy is close, Okpoko said, but fear not, let us set a trap. Ojadike announced a grand feast to celebrate the return of his gold. He invited all his closest friends, men he had trusted for years. At the peak of the celebration, Okpoko stood and made a strange pronouncement. The gods have spoken, he said. The one who stole the gold will be revealed by sunrise. A heavy silence fell over the gathering. Eyes moved around, searching for guilt. But Okpoko was not finished. He took a small calabash, filled it with trust water, and passed it to each man, commanding them to drink it. One by one, they did, until it reached Ikenna, Ojadike's childhood friend. Sweat poured down his face as he hesitated. The villagers muttered, drink, Ikenna, drink, Okpoko said softly. Ikenna's hands trembled. Then, without a word, he turned and ran into the darkness. The village warriors ran after him with their torches in their hand. He was fast, but they were faster. He was caught at the riverbank, trying to escape into the forest. Under the elders' questioning, Ikenna fell to his knees, confessed, I was jealous. Ojadike had everything, wealth, respect, a name that would live forever. I only wanted a small share of his fortune. The villagers retrieved the stolen gold from where Ikenna had buried it. Justice was carried out. Ikenna was banished, and his name was never spoken again in Amokwe. Ojadike, though heartbroken, took back his treasure, but he learned a lesson that wealth is not measured by gold alone, but by the loyalty of those around you. From that day on, he locked his gold away, but he shared his properties with the village, ensuring that no man would need to steal out of envy again. And so the legend of Ojadike's gold was passed down from generations as a reminder that even in the most peaceful place, that greed can lurk in the heart of man. The disappearance of Ojadike's gold is a tale with charity. Stay tuned.